Hello again, friends, and welcome back to the Nurture for Kids greenhouse. It's a cold, rainy day outside today, but in here where it's nice and warm and dry, we're busy getting ready for our next growing season. Last week, we planted peas and basil. This week, we're gonna plant beets and radishes. But before we get started, let's check in on what's growing. So last time we checked in, the peppers were pretty small, but as you can see, they're growing really nicely. That's a sweet pepper, and we have a jalapeno pepper here that's also coming along really nicely. And we have some other peppers that are starting to bud. We have our lemon tree that's still no signs of budding yet, but hopefully that will happen pretty soon. And also we have our red delicious apple that's not doing so well, and I'll tell you why. I did an experiment that failed. I brought it outside a little too early because I wanted to see what would happen, if it would thrive or if it would be damaged. And I saw just a couple hours into having it outside and it was just too cold for it. So I brought it back in and hopefully it will bounce back. So some might ask, how do I decide on what I'm going to grow? For me, it's easy. I grow what I love to eat. For instance, the peppers. I saved some seeds after a lunch that I had. I really love that taste of that pepper. So I decided to save the seed and planted it. The avocado is the same. And the basil, actually, I decided that I really love basil with my chicken that I like to eat. So I decided on growing some more of that basil. So let's check in on our lime basil and our peas that we planted the last time we were together. As you can see, our lime basils are doing really nicely. They're about a couple of inches tall. And our peas, they are sprouted up really nicely. They are so ready to go outside. So we're gonna plant beets, and why don't you come on in and take a look at this. The beets are going to be planted at about half an inch deep. They're pretty big. And the radishes, they're a little bit smaller, just like the basil. We'll plant these at about a quarter of an inch deep. So instead of using traditional seed starters, we're going to use something else, egg crates. Instead of taking soil out of the seed starter, as we normally would, with the egg crates, we can just plant them directly into the soil. All right, that's it for our radishes and our beets. The next time we see each other again, we're gonna check in on our seedlings, and then we're going to plant one of my favorite vegetables, carrots. What are some of your favorite vegetables? Maybe you can try planting a couple of your favorites. I'm Mark Antonio. See you next time, friends.